very good trip down memory lane. So I think the mark of a true professional, and this is why you know this is a student speech, is because I have no alcohol up here with me. So I have notes, however, so we'll try to make do. So when I was first asked to make this speech by myself, I was thinking about, we've seen how diverse these people are, right? 35 individuals, 17 countries, all these different backgrounds, different goals. Everyone came in with a different mission, even though ultimately was to graduate. But I think the exploration of this, the moments in which we are able to go out beyond our program to learn, to explore, to challenge ourselves, bring those back, it results in a more rounded community. And I think that was a theme for us starting at the very beginning of the MSMS program. And I think one that has stayed with us throughout. And as we look around, we have family members, we have faculty members, we have all these people who supported us through us today, and it sort of brings it all full circle. And it's very nice to have us all here tonight. So let's clap a little bit. So many of you came to the reflective event yesterday, and when I say many, it's mainly the students here. But in case you didn't come, I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. We saw that there were common themes in stepping beyond our comfort zone and really learning about who we are as people. And I think being able to stretch those boundaries, being able to have this moment in this institution to really find out for yourselves what it is about yourself and what your interests are and building up those skill sets that you need, that's what made this program. So in short, we became principled, innovative leaders who will improve the world and will generate ideas that advance management practice. So you saw that, that's the mission statement. So you can revel in this, but I'm also here, I feel compelled, I have a responsibility to tell you that there is a downside to all of this. So all these people who came here before you are really impressive people. Your fellow students across the university, who are, some of them graduating this year, some who will stay there, are impressive people. People who applied to MIT and to Sloan and didn't get in are impressive people. And so here we have 35 people in an exclusive program at Sloan. And you are also impressive people. And people know this about you. This is the problem. They know this about you. So they expect you to embody that. So the slogan, the motto of MIT is mens et manus, Latin for mind and hand. So when you, as leaders in the future, do anything that seems to be below that bar of expectation, mind and hand, so just know that you have a responsibility to look smart in whatever you do. And indeed, we will need to be smart. We will face the big challenges. Sustainability in the face of rising populations. We have challenges like global trade and monetary flows and imbalances. We have challenges like needing to adapt across the technological landscape and change it and venture into the unknown. Challenges like learning how to deal with thesis withdrawal. These are very real concerns. But all is not lost. I have the advantage of being here today with not my own advice, because really it all involves food, but really the advice of CEOs from classes that I think a lot of you mentioned as being formative parts of your experience here at MIT Sloan and broadening your horizons. So lesson number one, write down your goals and hold yourselves accountable to them. I know, that sounds really simple, right? Yeah, okay, write it down. But actually, this simple thing is the very essence of a successful work culture, that people have these fundamental values that are easy to understand, and that people drive themselves toward those goals and concentrate the efforts. And so it is with individuals as well. And maybe your goals weren't achieved necessarily in this year. I mean, it's only a year, and there's so much to do around MIT. But that's okay. It's just the start. You can tap into not only our community, but the global community, and that's the community across all of MIT as well. So stay involved, stay connected through all the alumni networks, donate money, Chris Appling. And so that's lesson number one. Lesson number two, build relationships in the good times, because those are the ones that you're going to rely on in the bad. I didn't do that, by the way. So. Yeah, so right now we have the advantage of being surrounded by the very networks that got us here. So the friends and family who are always there and supporting you across your journey from before you could even walk until this day. And I think we should celebrate that with applause. And not only do we have a literal family, we also have a figurative family at Sloan. And I think, there's many individuals to thank, but I think 4 that we probably interacted with on a more regular basis were obviously Chan, Julia, Chris, and Professor Bustamano. So I think they also deserve our thanks. And not just because they're here today, I was going to thank you anyway, but across MIT we have a lot of people who really helped us. Not only thesis advisors and faculty, but also the broader institution and our representatives who are with us here today. So let's also thank them. So that's 2 lessons. I usually have a third, but I packed up all my things, so my notes are gone. CEOs say a lot of things. Transparency is one of them. I think that could maybe suffice for a third lesson. But so I think as it is, if any of this doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. You've done theses. You can deal with anything at this point. So I think that question that we started off with, what is the MSMS program? Right? For me, the MSMS program was one of the best years of my life. Thank you all for sharing that. So keep in touch, do big things, and remember, Tim the Beaver, actually Macus.
Thank you, Chris and MSMS Studio.